John, I want to get your thoughts on that symbol of defiance, I guess, from Donald Trump after this happened, that you saw when it happened. He ducked as he was speaking to the crowd and clutched the side of his face, and then we saw the security service rush in to help him and shield him from the crowd. But then he sort of seemed to rise and fight back the security service personnel to show to the crowd that he was able to stand and put his fist in the air, and continue to do that as they escorted him to that vehicle. What's your take on that?
Those images of former President Trump with blood on his cheek from that ear wound are no doubt going to become iconic in the same way as many images of Trump projecting strength, including the mugshot from when he was first processed and criminally accused after being indicted. That no doubt will become another powerful image that to Trump supporters represent his strength and defiance, which will be no doubt something that appears on T-shirts and coffee mugs very soon. Donald Trump's instincts are always to show, in a physical sense, signs of strength and resilience. He's often bothered by the fact that there are reports that when there was violence in Washington, D.C., he was taken to a bunker under the White House. He was very upset at that perceived notion that he was showing weakness or fear. So Donald Trump will no doubt be hoping to reassure his supporters, but also probably as somebody who is quite aware of his media image, will be happy that after ducking, as anyone would, after they've been struck in some way and injured, drawing blood, that he was then able to show strength as he was being bundled away.
John, we are just seeing more and more of this vision that's coming out from earlier in the United States. This was an enormous crowd. There was a lot riding, or at least a lot of speculation, wasn't there, about what Donald Trump would say today. You touched on it a little earlier, particularly going into this next week that was seen as really key for the Republican Party.
This is a dramatic opening act to what will most likely, Dan, be a week of big news for Donald Trump. He is expected to announce his vice presidential running mate in the next couple of days as the Republican convention gets underway in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on Tuesday, our time. A couple of the tweets there, the messages that you read from supporters expressing their concern, include two on the shortlist to be Donald Trump's vice president, Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio and Senator Marco Rubio of Florida. We don't yet know which one of them, or possibly Governor Doug Burgum of North Dakota is believed to be the other one on Donald Trump's shortlist as a running mate. So he'll be dominating the news cycle now, right through the week most likely, despite the fact that there are also a lot of news on the other side.